Dead Space, fucking amazing. You want a survival horror game this generation? Go here. It's friggin' amazing. It really is. I cannot wait for Dead Space 2. I'll be getting it on a PS3, of course, and yeah, absolutely fan-fucking-tastic game. I really can't say. Just kind of like a cross between Resident Evil 4 and Metroid Prime. It borrows a lot of stuff, but it gives you back so much, you know. Need for Speed Carbon, got it for 99 pence, brand new, never played it once. Prey. This is a very underrated game on the 360/PC. You know, like, you never see a lot of people talk about this game that much, you know, which is weird, because this game introduces portals, by the way. I remember when Portal first got announced, the very first one, I immediately thought, wow, they're kind of ripping off Prey, aren't they? And they were, you know. I don't understand it. Why no one? I never saw anyone talk about that, because the portals in this game were just like the ones in, you know, Portal the game, and yeah, and this is a great game as well. So couldn't be more underrated if it tried, to be honest. Brutal Legend. Some of you might know my thoughts on this game. I was a bit disappointed by it because, you know, I was personally one of the people who didn't like the RTS segments. Overall, I did enjoy it, but I'm not going to deny I was a tad disappointed. But I still love Tim Schafer though, and I hope to play more games by him and stuff. Yeah, my favorite 360 game, Orange Box. Oh yes, I know I was just ragging on Portal there, but I ain't gonna deny it's a fantastic game. And this was my first time playing every Half-Life game, you know. And playing through all three, you know, the main game and the 2 episodes was just like, wow, I loved it. And then playing through Portal, I never once touched Team Fortress 2 because I'm just not a big fan of a multiplayer, you know. So I didn't bother with that, but I was happy regardless to get everything. Best game on 360, in my opinion. Saints Row. I've got Saints Row 2 on the PS3. But I do love this series. This is one of the ones I definitely got most addicted to back in the day. I did all the missions, I did everything. Oh, it was fun as fuck. BioShock. Superb game. I haven't gotten around to picking up the sequel yet. Don't really want to. Because they're kind of whoring out that franchise now, aren't they? But regardless, this is a fantastic game. One of the best ever. Right. Forza 2 and Forza 3. Incidentally, in my Wii Games video when my sister comes in and hands me a game, this was it. Okay. Forza 2, I mainly picked this up around 2008 because it was nominated for Game of the Year, and I was like, I'm going to give this a try to see what it's like. And it was pretty much what I expected. I didn't even play it that much, to be honest. I just thought it'd be cool to own. But then I bought Forza 3, like, just a week ago or so there. I saw it for £12 brand new, and I thought, why not? And I thought it would be cool to have something to compare Gran Turismo 5 to when it comes out, because I've got that pre-ordered. And I'm quite into this. You know, it's a very addicting game. You know, I can never really understand what's the sort of appeal of multiple franchises when it comes to simulator racing games, because how different can they be? But we'll see how Gran Turismo 5 fares. It will probably be a bit great, but we'll see, you know. Mass Effect 2, hold on, and yeah, here's Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 left literally no impression on me. I'm not sure why. It was kind of the same deal as, like, say, Tales of Vesperia, where I kind of wanted it to end real quick, just so I could say I bet it. And I really don't know why, but I don't really have fond memories of this at all. It's weird, because the sequel blew my mind. It was mega great. I think they cut down a lot of the Western RPG aspects that I don't like from the first game, and you know, it was more of a third person shooter, but damn, it was friggin' great, seriously. So yeah, Mass Effect, definitely one of the better series of this generation. Overlord, pretty unique sort of blend of RTS, sort of a Pikmin game actually, to be honest, and yeah, a damn good one. I enjoyed it. I played it for quite a bit. I'd probably say it's one of my favourite 360. Well, I don't know. If I went back to it now, I probably wouldn't like it as much, but yeah. Alan Wake Collector's Edition. One of my favourite games this year, actually. Very underrated, and it's not selling... Well, it's sold okay, but nowhere near as much as it should, considering the hype Microsoft has kind of put into it. I believe the developers were blaming Red Dead Redemption in terms of sales, but I don't care, because I thought this was better than Red Dead Redemption, I gotta be honest, so I was very happy to pick it up. Yeah, superb game. Right. Sonic Unleashed, yeah, I do like this game, you know, purely for the daytime levels. Everything else can go fuck itself, but the daytime levels alone have made this game, you know, worth owning, to me at least, so yeah. Don't want to talk about it too much. Grand Theft Auto 4, never beat it, and can't say I like it that much. I would go into detail, but I'm far too lazy, and I want to piss you guys off. Okay. Right. Here's a series I really love, by the way, which some of you may be surprised to hear. Gears of War, Gears of War 2. These games are... I think they deserve all the hype they get. They're really competent shooters, and very epic at that. You know, Gears 2 is far better than Gears 1, you know. Going inside the giant warp and all of it, you know, the set piece moments I thought were just so epic, and yeah, they are very similar in the same way, say, the Ratchet and Clanks are similar, you know, but really good. I enjoy them immensely. So, yeah. Burnout Revenge. I fucking love the Burnout games, and this was one I played an awful lot back in the day. I never did buy it on PS2 or Xbox because I wanted it on the 360, obviously, and yeah. It doesn't look as good as the other ones, as any other 360 game, but still, how good can a friggin' racing game... I've lost my train of thought, never mind. Call of Duty 4. This was the last Call of Duty game I ever bought. I didn't give a shit about World at War or Modern Warfare 2, and I'm not getting Black Ops either. But I ain't gonna deny, this was a really good game. Yeah, friggin'... It was a good game, it really was, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. Can't be arsed commenting on that. I'm getting lazy here now. Crackdown. This was a great game as well. I really got addicted to finding orbs and that. I can't be arsed getting Crackdown 2, because can you guys confirm this for me? Does Crackdown 2 use the exact same city? Like, I'm not talking about Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2 where they kind of like changed it about a little bit, but it was essentially the same. Is it the exact same? Because that's sad if it is, like, really sad. The Darkness, a very underrated game actually. This is one freaky game, you know, I love the story, it's actually based off a comic, and yeah, it's something you won't forget really. Really good game, I gotta be honest. Very underrated, yeah. Buy it. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. I mainly picked this up because I just remember thinking, wait a minute, a platformer coming out on 360? Oh, I gotta try it. And the LEGO games, they're not really platformers at heart, and they have become rather overrated with time, as times went on, you know. But they are fun, I'm not gonna deny, so yeah. Ninja Gaiden 2, a friggin' amazing game. Aye. Better than the first one, in my opinion. Very hard. I've been meaning to pick up Ninja Gaiden Sigmund 2 for the PS3 to see the new content and the like, but aye. It looks exactly the same as the Xbox original. The original Xbox game looked fantastic. It looked next gen, you know. And this game, it just looks exactly the same. It's hard, you know, it's hard to appreciate its graphic style for that, really, but... what you gonna say, great game anyway. Tomb Raider Legend, my favourite Tomb Raider game, and the only one I've ever given a shit about, to be honest. Yeah, this was the first one made by Crystal Dynamics, and it was damn good, ain't gonna lie. Halo 3, like Gears of War, I have a lot of respect for the Halo games. I know everyone's like, Halo, ew. But I've said this before, right? The fanboys of games like Halo bother me a lot less than the people who will just outright hate it for no reason. Like if you go, Halo, you've never picked up a 360 controller in your life, but you instantly hate Halo, or you've played it for about 5 minutes thinking, there's nothing great about it, the hype is all stupid, then I hate you. I'm sorry, you can dislike it, and that, but you know, tailors back to what I keep saying, give credit where credit is due, so yeah. Halo 3, and I'm getting Halo Reach in the next month or so, is it? Yeah, next month. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2, Good game. I had it on the PS3, I think. I think I said I'd go into detail about it here, but I can't be arsed. It's Ghost Recon, yeah. I can't wait for the new one, actually. I remember seeing that at Ubisoft's press conference this year. That looked really good. Excuse me. Dead Rising. Superb. This is one of the games that made you want to get a 360 back in 2006. It really was. I'm not too sure about Dead Rising 2. We'll see how that goes, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be as good as this, or at least have the same wow factor, because there are some things about this that haven't aged well, maybe. You know, they tried a lot of new things, and for what it is a fantastic game, and I love it. But yeah. And Condemned 2. I used to have the first one, but I don't anymore. And this, at first, this was a lot better, but then it got like worse as it went on, because some of the survival horror elements was sort of declining. It gave way to, you know, you started using guns all the time and you got superpowers, and yeah. It was definitely good for the first half, but then it got a lot worse the second half. Right, that's all my 360 games. How long is this video? Ooh, that didn't take very long. Awesome. Right, I'll see you after then, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.